Welcome to Explain Flicks. Today, I will explain a Netflix fantasy series named Hellbound. The series starts at the cafe where an interview was being conducted on TV, where a man named Jin-Soo, who is the leader of the cult organization, The New Truth, he was explaining to the people how a strange angel predicts the people for a long time. This was the prediction of their death. At the same time, strange demons appear and kill that man. Meanwhile, a man was seated in the same cafe, who was looking very upset. He was checking the time on his mobile every so often. As the time is 1:20, then 3 demons try to kill him while approaching there. That man runs outside, but those 3 demons chase him, and they kill him pitiably. After a few time, those 3 demons are disappeared. Now a detective is seen who comes on the crime scene with his friend. All officers tell him that we did not get any proof from here. There was also going on a seminar where Jin-Soo was telling the people it is like a God-acted incident. The people who have committed so bad in their lives, as murder someone, harm anyone, or seduce someone, they are being punished because of such crimes. Detective collects the information from Jin-Soo coming to him. After this, he tells how this is acted by God. Police should not interrupt in it. Detective notices his daughter with it, where Jin-Soo tells him, "Your daughter is my participant here. You can bring her back if you don't like it." He also tells the story of his childhood, how he was an orphan, and he had been living in the orphanage for many years. He spent his whole life while wishing death. Afterwards, he wanted that people may not know as he has committed suicide. To accomplish this act, he had gone to Tibet, where he had seen these 3 creatures to kill a man. After this, he had understood that it is acted by God. Nothing can happen without the consent of God. After this, he devoted his entire life in this pursuit that he may tell it to the people, that they should do good deed and prevent from the bad deeds. Jin-Soo tells detective that your daughter told me what had happened with you, how someone killed your wife. Is it not strange that he was released after 6 years? How are you and your daughter upset in your life? Detective was being agreed with him sneakingly. Afterwards, a lady named Park is seen who goes to her house at night. Then her children bring a birthday cake as a surprise for her birthday, and they are also making a video. There is a prediction all of a sudden, where an angel tells, coming there how she will be dead after 5 days at 3 o'clock. After it, a man is seen online who was the member of Arrowhead organization. He also used to do the work with the New Truth cult group. They all were the vagabonds of this organization who used to bring the criminal's record before everyone online. He was telling online about that man that, how is he explaining to everyone that there is not God behind it what is happening? And this news was totally against the Arrowhead, so they beat this man badly after capturing. After this novelist goes to the detective along with his lawyer named Min. Min tells how Arrowhead members will cross the limits to fulfill their beliefs. After it, Min receives the call of Park, who tells that how had his son made the video at the time of prediction. Jin-Soo had also watched this video. After this, Jin-Soo had asked to cooperate, that we want to live stream that incident when those demons will come to you after 5 days. Jin-Soo will award her 3 million pawns if she allowed him live streaming. Later, she will possess money either demon kills her or not. She had visited to Min as that 3 million may be given to her children in case she loses her life. At the beginning, Min was taking everything fake. After this, she is agreed saying, "I will help you." Afterwards, they go to meet Jin-Soo. Min says to Jin-Soo that it should be a dealing that their identity may not reveal before anyone. Jin-Soo agrees on it, and he says to Park after it, "Tell me, what have you committed in your life that demons are chasing you?" Min says here that you need to reply on it. Min also invites Detective in it. Detective asks Min, "What will you do with her children?" Min tells that I will send them to their cousin. the friend of Detective used to follow Arrowhead. So he had leaked the information of Park and her children. Later, Park calls Min and tells how the public has known about them. After this, they sent the kids in Canada. Now Detective receives a call of his daughter who tells him that, "I am staying in the house of my friend." Actually, she was along with Jin Soo. She shares with Jin Soo that it is her fault that her mother is no more. She tells here how she had to go to her father to deliver something at that day, but she got late. Due to this, her mother had to go. In the same way, a drug addict killed her mother on the way, and she used to think herself guilty for this. Hearing it, Jin Soo takes Detective's daughter along with him. There was the same drug addicted who had killed her mother. Detective's daughter becomes aggressive, and she makes that drug addict unconscious while going there. After this, both burn his body together. After it, Detective's daughter gets comfort, as she has avenged of her mother's death. Next day, his dead body is detected, which was completely burnt. When this news is broadcast, then Detective knows that he is the same murderer of his wife. That day had approached when demons had to come to kill Park. Many important personalities also come to see it who had masked themselves. Park gets worried as the time begins to come near. Everyone's eyes were stuck on the time, thinking as the demons will come or not as the time comes. As the time comes, 3 demons arrive and begin to kill Park. Detective tries his best to save Park, but in vain. Demons pushes him away forcefully, and he loses his consciousness. Everyone understands it after the death of Park that it is God will, and all begin to believe after this. When Detective restores his consciousness, then he checks that his daughter has still not reached at home. After it, when Detective goes outside, then he notices that the whole city is desolate. Everyone had locked himself in his house after being scared from it. Later, an online interview is conducted with Jin Soo, where he says to everyone, "Start to live your normal life again. Come out of the house, but we have to perform everything good." It happens with those people who spend their life badly and wrongdoers. Now Detective notices that there is hanging jacket of his daughter behind Jin Soo in interview video, and he comes to know that his daughter will surely with Jin Soo. He receives some of files in his laptop in which he watches how his daughter had attacked the drug addicted. He does not understand why will Jin Soo have sent these videos to him. After this, the same member of Arrowhead tells online how those people are also bad, who are interfering in all these matters. As Min, because she sent those kids to foreign. And Detective had also tried to stop those demons when it was happening with Park. So they all are also very bad. Min understands, seeing it, that the members of Arrowhead will not leave her. After it, she quickly goes to the house. She says to her mother, "Wind up everything. We will have to move foreign, leaving this place." Min also receives a parcel with her name at that place, which contains documents. According to them, Jin Soo had experienced all these incidents before 14 years, but it was secret what he has done. Due to this, he had accepted this prediction. She moves to the police station, taking this document, where she witnesses that it was all empty, and Arrowhead members had also brought the destruction there completely. She receives her colleagues' call here that Arrowhead members have beaten him badly. As a result, Min immediately leaves to airport along with her mother. Before they leave this place, Arrowhead members beat Min and her mother badly, coming there. After it, she brings her mother to the hospital with a great difficulty. She notices there that the people in her surroundings are staring at her. They knew that she is the same who had tried to interfere the God will. Now Detective goes to Jin Soo's house while searching for his daughter. He does not find Jin Soo there, and there was a crowd of people outside who knew that he is the same detective who had tried to rescue Park. They beat him here very badly. Suddenly, the call rings dialed by Jin Soo. Detective tells all, it is called by Jin Soo, and all stop hitting him. After this, Jin Soo tells him, visit at my told address. On the other side, Min goes to the same person who was the sender of parcel. That man tells, I have the video of Jin Soo's interview video where he had revealed his reality. But he deletes this file after saying so. When Min asks him, why did you delete it? That man tells, Jin Soo had visited me before a few days. He offered me that I will assign you a seat of the leader of the New Truth if you deleted all my files. Now Min also begins to leave from there, and she encounters a crowd outside, who begin to attack her. She is enough injured, then people run after leaving her at a place. Now detective reaches that location sent by Jin Soo. Jin Soo himself was waiting for detective there. When detective arrives there, then Jin Soo says that my predictions has also been given before 14 years. And the time of my prediction is going to be over after 10 minutes. After this, demons will also end me coming here. But I did not know what I had done that I got prediction. I spent the whole life to search for this cause. This is the cause that I have spent my whole life under threat. It may be the cause that I continue to do the good deeds. Now I also wish that the people of the whole world may spend their lives under threat, and they may do good deeds so the evil may be eradicated from here. Detective was in full rage. He asks, where is my daughter? Jin Soo says, don't worry, she is waiting for you at home. Now you have two choices, either you will upload my death video after making it. Then I will also upload your video in which your daughter is killing that drug addict. The second option is this, dispose my dead body as I died, and no one may know that I have faced it. As 10 minutes are passed, it is seen how the demons approach there, and they kill Jin Soo. Detective reaches his house after disposing his dead body, where her daughter was waiting for her. The story shifts in a time after 4 years, where the people had started to believe in them. Even many statues had been made at many places. It is seen here that a camping video was being played, which was being played by this cult. It was being told to all those people. The people who are hiding their predictions so that they may not be killed after coming here. They should come before everyone and tell their story openly. There was a production team, and the video was not being liked too much. Now the task of this video is assigned to Mr. B, who himself was irritated from this job. His newborn baby had come into life, and he had not met him yet. His condition was not good, so he had been kept in ICU. Now he again moves to his friend for editing, but he was not on his seat. B gets a visiting card there. There was also an address at its backside relevant to a fishing spot. His friend also comes there with him. He says, come for editing again. But his friend excuses that I have to go to my wife. Perform this task alone. His friend was looking little upset. B's wife call is received with it. She says to him that, I send you a video of newborn baby after making it. Later, she goes to ICU because her baby's condition was not enough good. Her baby gets the prediction as she turns on the camera, that he will also be no more after a time. According to prediction, his baby will be died after 5 days. Now B receives the call of his wife's friend. She tells that her husband was behaving strangely for the last many days. Hearing it, B moves to that fishing spot address where he witnesses that his friend was weeping. His friend begins to run as he calls him. His friend begins to weep as B catches him. He tells that he had also been given a prediction before years. He did not want that New Truth cult may know that he had also got a prediction, because they will tease his family after his death. This is a reason that she had contacted this firm, so that they may hide their dead body somewhere else after his death. So his family may not know about it, and they will make an excuse after removing all proofs. Now the time is over and demons kill B's friend after coming there. The Soto firm's members come there and remove all proofs of them. A professor comes here and says to B, just forget what had happened here. They leave B at a desolate after making him unconscious. B was in the hospital when he restored his consciousness. His wife calls him to her after calling. When B comes to her then, he comes to know that his newborn baby have also got prediction. On the other side, New Truth cult leader also reaches that site, where B's friend had been killed at Lake, where they get the form of Soto law firm. A girl tells the leader, coming there. How have they known about one more sinner? They move to that sinner, so that they make his video. That sinner tells them that I was also working for this firm, because I also wanted that they may remove all proofs after my death. Afterwards, New Truth cult people arrange a meeting, so it may be discussed. Cult members know in this meeting that lawyer Min is the leader of Soto law firm. She was the main lawyer killed by them, but she was not dead. Cult's leader thinks here, Min is making fun of God, so there is need to bring all members of this firm after seizing. On the other side, B was very worried. He goes to his office, and he tries to search for that professor who had asked him to forget everything on this crime scene. He hardly finds that address, and he goes to meet him, because he had not understood it. If prediction is got by those people who had committed sin, how his newborn baby got prediction? Professor tells B here that it is absolutely wrong. Sinners are not only one who get prediction. B says to the professor here that I need your help. After it, they meet lawyer Min. Min tells them how Jin Soo had started all this before many years, but he had also been died before 4 years. All people think that it happens only with the sinners. They need a solid proof to prove this wrong. Min says to B, they may broadcast their baby live if they want, so the suspects of all the people make clear because it is not only happening with the sinners. Hearing it, B gets aggressive. He begins to shout on all of them. Min consoles B here, and she says that nothing will be done without your will here. She also tells how she remained unable to stop the live broadcasting of Park before 4 years, and everyone began to believe that it is done by God. So Min blames on herself. Professor tells that he had also a daughter, and they were both going on a beach, where her daughter got prediction on the way that she will die after 30 seconds. His daughter's face is still in his mind because she wanted to tell him something, but she died before telling anything. On the other side, New Truth cult members abduct the man of Soto firm. After it, they beat him too much. Later, he tells the name of Professor's name and address. After this, Arrowhead's men reach Professor's house, and they take him at another place after catching. His location is opened on internet to know where he had visited. Afterwards, the leader of the Arrowhead commands, kill him. After this, Professor is killed. The next target of Arrowhead was Min. Min had already gone from there, and she had left after deleting everything from there. Later, B tells his wife how had he met with some of the people. Now they will broadcast their baby live, so that people may know that it does not commit only with sinners. His wife weeps a lot here. B explains to his wife, they will show it as an accident if it does not happen as such. Next day, B watches that it is broadcasting on TV that New Truth cult members have killed the professor. It is also informed about this firm with it. B calls Min and tells Professor, how has Professor been killed? Min says to B, keep along with his wife, when he calls his wife. Then his wife was going to members of New Truth cult, taking her baby, because she wanted to know, why is it happening with his baby? When B's wife goes to their leader and shows him that video, where his baby was predicted, then he is still after this. He says they don't get knowledge about every case. After this, he comes to all the team, taking this video. They discuss the people will lose trust in them if this video becomes viral. How is it going on with a baby? After this, they try to separate B's wife from the baby. Many reporters reach New Truth cult building because it was not being understood as what is going on. Suddenly, a man comes and says that his prediction is going to fulfill within 10 minutes. There has started a commotion here. Taking the advantage of it, B and Min move inside, and they try to escape, releasing B's wife and baby. After this, Min takes them into a house where a man is present, who had got the prediction before 3 years. Min says to B here, they will have to take any decision now. People will begin to trust in it if they show video to all. But they will have to make the video viral for this, so the people may get more access to it. The man whom they had visited, he tells how he used to do online work before. This video may be in the access of many people if he uploaded this video on his channel. Min tells B there is not a suitable place for them for demonstration, so they will have to demonstrate nearby location. The great secret is revealed here. The man whose house they were living. He was that man who used to make the videos here live for Arrowhead. After this, it is seen, how does this man go out of the house? And he informs to the men of Cult, how is that little baby at their house? The leader confuses him through the psychological manipulative game. And he tells, how has God planned for this? Because this man's demonstration was also their after baby's 5 minutes. So he says, remove every proof as baby dies, so the people may not come to know that baby has got this prediction. Otherwise, no one will trust in new truth people. Hearing it, that man assures, okay, I will do the same. After it, he reaches his house in the condition of insane people. He meets B there and threatens, I will kill you and your wife. He makes B unconscious while attacking him. After this, he goes upside so that he may kill B's wife and his baby. Min attacks that man all of a sudden, and she secures baby. Now time was over, and those demons approach here to kill that baby. Min struggles her best to fight with those demons. B also restores his senses now. In order to rescue their baby, they tie the baby between B and his wife. After this, B and his wife are burnt as demons attack them, and baby is secured. Afterwards, Min begins to run after lifting the baby. The same man comes to them to kill them, but he is attacked by the demons, and they kill him. All had gathered there and they witness how his baby secured. Meanwhile, New Truth cult men also reach there when their leader observes all coming there. Then the people were in full rage. That leader hits a man here. Afterwards, police arrest that leader. After it, it is seen that Min had got in the cab here. Cab driver says to Min, human world is so mysterious. They should resolve their issues by themselves. It is quite possible this cab driver may be the same detective because his face remains hidden. It is seen here how has the body of Park revived. It may be possible that those people may revive who had become the victim in it after being secured of baby. Now this secret will be revealed in next season. This season completes on this scene.